Good morning. Jazzy, I just read through your messages. I am so sorry to hear that. First thing this morning, I saw about the fires in California. That's terrible. That's just an awful way to start the new year. I mean, it's awful no matter what, but oh, that's terrible. And my parents are doing well. They are doing well. I haven't been able to get over there as much, and they are doing just fine without me. They might say differently, but all right, I am trying to pull up. I wanted to share a video with you guys. Let's see. Because Cora Crea Crafts. Good morning, Marcy. If you're not following them on, oh, come on anything. Good morning, Catherine. Good to know. Cora Crea Crafts, they do a subscription box of junk journaling supplies, but they also are doing a craftuary challenge kind of thing where each day, I think on Sunday, so the first video is already up, they are giving you craft ideas. So I wanted to share the first video with you. So let's see if I can remember how to do that. It has been forever since I've shared a video. Let's see. Okay. So that, and let's see if I can. Oh, now I can't remember how to pin something. Can I do it in StreamYard? No, I can start with a comment. I don't know what that does. Got to see my fingers. Okay, there. Pin message. So that's just a fun little thing if you are looking to be crafty this month. They are giving you some fun ideas. And I haven't watched the video yet. I follow them on TikTok and on YouTube, and it was actually TikTok where I saw that they were going to be doing this. How is everyone? My nieces had shown up New Year's Eve with the older one already full on head cold, and so tried to avoid the germs. And then New Year's Day, her sister came down with it. So last Friday or Saturday, I woke up, with that feeling in your sinuses. And I was like, no, I can't be sick. So I didn't get much thrifting done. I do have a few new things, but I spent the majority of the time resting and taking a lot of vitamin C, drinking a lot of echinacea tea. So I think that I managed to avoid getting what they had. Oh, Marcy, I'm sorry you're cold. I haven't left the house since Sunday morning. So I'm warm right now, but we here in Ohio are not supposed to even get up to freezing. And like the 10-day forecast doesn't even show us getting up to 32. So pretty chilly here. I'm so excited because, 35 in Houston, Marcy? Wow, that is cold. You people all the way down there in the bottom of the country are not used to those kinds of temperatures. So Saturday is my first flea market of 2025. So here is hoping for good glass. I would love to find some good glass to bring to you guys. Also, would love to find some jewelry to start filling up my daughter's jewelry jar. I know it's, 6 months away, got until June, but time flies, you guys, time flies. So got a lot of jewelry to get into that container to fill it up. And it's funny because she has no idea that I have bought that already. And she said, Mom, there's something else I'd really like for my birthday. Can you keep an eye out? And I'm like, sure. She said, I want containers to make, is it terrariums? No, Marcy, it's an indoor. Hi, Bridget. So I said, well, can you send me a picture of exactly what you're looking for? And some of them have the cork tops, but some of them have glass lids. So I think that one will work for her terrarium. The flea market that I go to, they do give people the ability to set up outside if they want. And actually, the one I went to in November, there was someone set up outside. But they have one of the buildings on the fairgrounds, big building, and it's cold in there, but there's usually plenty of room for everybody to set up in there. So no walking around outside in this temperature. My daughter's actually coming down on Saturday after I get done at flea market because she had a couple of my Christmas presents that had come after Christmas, well, after we'd celebrated together. And I have a present that I had thrifted for her after I'd seen her. So we're going to exchange a couple more presents and I'll get to see her for a little bit. That'll be fun. She's been working so much because they went through, I think, 3 new hires before they finally found someone that was reliable enough to actually show up and work. So she and the other girl have been picking up a lot of extra hours. So we're going to pull one of our daily affirmation cards. I did not get to scrapbook yet with the one from last week, but I will. All right. So our card for this week is keep it happy. Keep it happy. And I don't know about you guys, but I suffer from seasonal affective disorder. It's terrible. So on top of being chronically ill and this time of year being hard just because cold makes my pain worse, then I get seasonal affective disorder. No fun. But look what my dad brought me. And I don't know if you guys know this, but citrus, look at that, as grapefruit. I'm so excited. Citrus really helps with seasonal affective disorder. So do citrus essential oils. So if you have citrus essential oils, you should be sniffing those. It helps. Right now, she just works in a smoke shop. She would like to be a tattoo artist at some point in the future. She's very talented artist. A lot of the art that's hanging on my walls is hers. But the smoke shop was just a job she took while looking to apprentice to somebody for tattooing. My kids all do very wildly different things because my oldest son, who is the one, he was actually featured in the newspaper, the local newspaper, for his pottery. He did very artistic pottery and had it displayed at local businesses and went to Rhode Island School of Design for a year and decided he didn't want to do that. And he came back, bounced around a little bit, and then he ended up at one of the local factories, but working in administration, and he's back in school for business. So, and he owns his own home, and so very different from what he thought he was going to be doing. And then my youngest son, who's also a potter, but he makes pieces that are not only beautiful, but functional. So he doesn't do these high art forms of pottery, but he does pieces that are just, you guys have seen the coffee cup that he made me, just absolutely beautiful. He's kind of just bouncing around a little aimless right now. I thought he was going to go into the Army this month, and now he's thinking he wants to do Air Force. So but he'll find his way. I don't think I knew at 21, 22. I don't think I knew what I wanted to do at 22. The guy was working. Was I still working in the mall or a video store? All right, so keep it happy and citrus. Citrus is my secret. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things before we get into the sale. I did, in fact, get my shelves they're clear acrylic, and I'm hoping that they're actually going to stick to the wall behind me to hold my state tours pieces. So those did come in. I got them yesterday, so that's why they aren't hung up yet. And look what I found when I was thrifting, you guys. So I, for the longest time, thought I am not a Rae Dunn girly. I do not like that plain cream and black aesthetic. That is not me. And then my daughter bought me one of the red, I think it was a collab with Disney, one of the red, the True Love cup, and I loved it. And then my niece bought me the clear one that's rainbow, and I love that one. And then my daughter bought me a second one that's the mint green one you guys see me drinking out of. I found this one. It's blue, and look inside, it's red. USA, in honor of us finding all 50 pieces. I was excited about that. It was $1.25 for a Rae Dunn at Goodwill. Ooh, that coffee's good. And I also picked my mom up. Yes, they do, Catherine. Yes, they do. It feels really good in hand. Picked my mom up, just a little resin cardinal. She, with her new house, my brother had bought her a new couch and love seat, and it came with these big pillows. And so she has had so much fun for every season changing out pillow covers on these big pillows. And for January, she decided to do cardinals. So I picked her up a cardinal for her living room. So I only picked up 4 new things because I did only make it to Goodwill on Sunday morning, because I was trying to fight off that cold. But I'm really excited about what I did pick up. I hope that you guys are going to like it as well. And as per usual, if you saw it last week, it's going to be cheaper this week if it's still here. And I think I'm going to try to invoice tonight, since tomorrow I'm meeting with a friend for coffee that I haven't seen in months. And then Saturday I want to go to flea market and spend time with my daughter. So I think I'll go ahead and just get the invoicing out of the way today. So be looking for your invoices if you purchase today. First up, we have the little mid-century plate. It's just that big, but it was so pretty with the pink and the gray. Also, I love this font. Can we have this font back? I would like to type in this always. This is the ballet pattern by Nobility. No chips, no cracks. This gorgeous pink and gray. And it is only $5 this week. $5, number 34. Next up, the Jim Beam decanter in this very pale blue glass. And let me hold up white behind it so you can really tell. See, pale blue. It's got the ship on the front. It's got the windmill on the back. It's a Jim Beam decanter, and the cork is in very good shape. No chips, no cracks. It's not sold, so it has been marked, and it's this big, you guys. It's big. Marked down to $5. $5, number 20. Next up, a little piece of the 1980s. Inside is nice and clean. This fine china vase was made in Japan. No chips, no cracks. The gold is still in really good condition. It's a bud vase. I love the gold that everything is outlined in. It's been marked down to $6, number 97. $6, number 97. Next up, we have that 1976 hobbyist piece with the gorgeous fruit. And I don't know what kind of paint that was that has that sheen to it, but it's so pretty. Here's the handle. Here's the inside. No chips, no cracks. It does have, I believe, some crazing. And then the bottom tells us it was made in 1976 by Anne. And Anne did a beautiful job on this lidded dish. It's this size. $6, number 47. $6, number 47. The other nice thing about the Rae Dunn mugs is the size. They are nice big size, so I like that too. Although I did only put an 8-ounce coffee in there because I used a coffee pod. Next up, we've got that hand-painted vintage tin. It's little. And this one, the sticker did stick to the back. And I did not like submerge this in water or anything. I just wiped it off. And it is just a little over 3 inches by just a little over 2.5. It has taken a mark down to $8, number 30. $8, number 30. Next up, we have my first item that is new to my sales. Oh, my nose itches, you guys. I took my allergy medicine. I'm still itchy nose. So I did pick up a couple Christmas things. I know it's after Christmas, but when you find a Starbucks mug, you should pick it up. And when you find Culver, you should pick that up too. So first thing, Starbucks mug. This is a 16-ounce from 2019. You've got some gnomes on here, or gnomies, as my nieces call them. Christmas trees. I think this is a fox making a snow angel right here. And then the gold detail all the way around. So it's one of their tall cups. Nice and clean on the inside. No chips, no cracks. Starbucks mug from 2019 Christmas. $10. $10, number 11. Starbucks also makes very nice coffee cups. I do have some. They're just in my storage unit. Next up, the Italian pottery dish. It's got a metal lid. It's so cool, you guys. So, no chips, no cracks. Here's what the box looks like. It's marked Italy. These classic Italian colors. So the box itself, just shy of 4.5 inches. And depth 2.25. So nice size little box. And it has taken a mark down to $12, number 51. $12, number 51. Does everybody have their Christmas taken down and put away? We do not here yet. we decided to enjoy it a little longer, but my mom had hers down immediately. She was on it. And I didn't even know she was doing it, so I didn't get to go over and help her. Next up is my second new item. This is a stoneware salt glazed signed oil lamp. So you've got signed here, and then it's also signed on the bottom, and it does say 96, so I'm guessing 1996 was when this was made. Here's the signature. It's this size. So the base of it, the base is 5 inches, which I think is pretty standard for these. And then like a little over 4 inches tall. It also has an imprint here. So they just signed this one all over. It's got 3 signatures on it. No chips, no cracks. $15, number 81. I love the blues and greens on that. $15, number 81. You guys see I've had a lot of pottery so far this year. So this is my second sale of the year, and it's been a lot of pottery that I have found. A lot of good pottery, but a lot of pottery. So I'd really, really, really like to find some good glass that I can bring to you guys at flea market. So next new item, you guys, I love this so much. We've got a teapot. This is a hobbyist piece from 1970. I love the black and white. I also love the handle on this. How cool is that? Looks like a branch. You've got all of your fruits on here. So here's the lid. The leaves are the handle on here. Here's the inside of the pot. And I don't think that there's any chips on the inside here. I know there's no chips on the outside. And then the bottom says, to Carol from Grandma Miller, 1970. So Grandma Miller had some style with this black and white. Here's the lid. So the lid fits in, and then when you turn it, it does not come off. So this is the first piece. And then, set it back down carefully. It had its sugar and its creamer, you guys. You get all 3. Look at this. So here's the creamer. And the creamer says T. Hummel and J. Hummel, 1970. I wonder if the family went in together and made all of these pieces for the same person. And then you've got the sugar. And I believe there was a teeny tiny flea bite right here at the top, right there. Just the teeniest, tiniest rough spot. You can't even tell when it's displayed. Here's the inside of the sugar, nice and clean. And the sugar isn't actually marked. So probably the same person that did the creamer did the sugar as well. But this set, so fun. My very first kitchen up until I had my first child was black and white. This would have fit right into my original kitchen. It's going to be $20 for all, number 58. $20 and you get the entire fantastic set. Love it. The handle on this might be my favorite part. I'm going to set that back down carefully. Okay. Next up, how about some Culver? I found 2 Culver glow balls. They are both Christmas. They would not have been sold together, but I love that they're both Christmas. They're both Culver. Frosted glasses. So here's where it says Culver. And this one is the snowman. No chips, no cracks. Then this one is the Dachshunds, the Christmas Dachshunds. There it says Culver. They're this size glasses. And you will get both Culver Christmas glasses for $20, number 44. $20, number 44 for a little bit of Culver. And that was my last new item. So everything else will be from last week, and we'll have taken a markdown. Next up, we've got the handmade quiche dish in this gorgeous green. No chips, no cracks. It is signed as well right there. It's this size. And I don't know the standard size of a quiche dish, but from edge to edge, it's 8 3/4 inches. It has taken a markdown to $15, number 57. $15, number 57. And then we've got the 4 Melmac plates. Someone online had this listed as Milady Rose, this pattern. So I'm going to go with that. I don't know if they made that up or if that is in fact correct. But these are Melmac dinnerware, Boonton Holding or Molding? Boonton Molding Company Incorporated, Boonton, New Jersey. So these are the actual Melmac brand. There were several different companies that did different melamine plates. This is the Melmac. And there are 4 of them. And they do have some utensil marks, but in general, they're in really good used condition. And one of them has a mark on the back. Oh, this one. This one has a mark on the back, but not on the front. And these are dinner plate size. These are your large ones. So they've taken a markdown to $12, number 62 for all 4 Melmac Rose, Milady Rose plates. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, you guys. It really helps me. Okay. Moving on. I think this is my last piece of homemade pottery. Oh, Eileen's going to take those. Thank you, Eileen. I love those. But my kitchen is pink and blue and the mint green. Really wouldn't fit. This one is unsigned, and I love that you can see the burn mark from the kiln right here. I love that. This is the same glaze I think that my son used on my coffee cup, or maybe it's my wine goblet that he used this glaze on. Just a little trinket dish, so sweet. It has taken a markdown to $8, number 91. $8, number 91. Next up, we've got the George Briard seashell glass. A lot of Briard was the 22 karat gold. So this most likely is the 22 karat gold. It is signed right here. George Briard. Another lowball glass with the seashells. It's in really good condition. No chips, no cracks, but not a lot of wear to the actual cup either. I know a single cup is a hard sell, but as a single person, I like a nice single cup. Makes me feel special. $8, number 37. Good morning, Angry Otter. $8, number 37. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this cold, wintry day. A little bit ago, it was snowing these gorgeous, big, soft snowflakes. Now we're back down to that. We're back again to that little just nastiness that kind of blows around in the air all winter long. But those big snowflakes, love those. All right, next up. The vintage noisemaker with this gorgeous couple on the front. Is this one made in the USA? I don't remember. I think this one wasn't marked. It was sitting with all the rest that were made in the USA, but gorgeous couple on the front. It does work, so noise alert if you have animals that are going to be upset. So vintage noisemaker, $6, number 48. $6, number 48. Next, we've got this gorgeous bowl with the roses. It's this big. That would make the prettiest ring dish. The pink and the green. Love these colors together. Roses are my favorite flowers, so of course I gravitated toward this immediately. It is unmarked, but it is most likely German made. It has taken a markdown to $6, number 99. $6, number 99. We have this bit of mid-century goodness. And this is a nice size one. Got the gold fleck all over this piece. No chips, no cracks. It's got 4 little footsies. Those would have had little velvet, the little round, is it velvet? The little round, bits to protect the table it was sitting on. This one's just so much fun. I could see this just sitting in my grandma's formal living room that nobody was allowed to be in unless guests were over. And it has taken a markdown to $6, number 80. $6, number 80. Then we've got, let me reach it. The little UNESCO miniature sugar dish. Got your UNESCO sticker right there on the bottom. So made in Japan. This would have had a creamer. I looked all over for the creamer. It did not have its creamer anymore. Nice and clean. No chips, no cracks. Got the gold detail on the handle. It's taken a markdown to $5, number 23. $5, number 23. And we've got the light really wants to reflect off that gold, but the little cracked egg toothpick holder. The blue peacock. It's got little feetsies too. Here's the inside. The image is only on one side. That is a glaze mark. That is not a crack. So no cracks on this one either. It's adorable. It's $4, letter S. $4, letter S. See how small it is? It's so stinking cute. $4, letter S. And then I've got a couple of dollar add-ons. The dollar add-ons are if you have purchased during this sale, you can add one of these items to your box for $1. And does anybody want me to do a recap? First one is the Avon Moon Glow, I think. Really pretty blue rhinestones, this blue milky center. It's a nice long one. And it is $1, letter C. $1, letter C. And then we've got the Fern Leaf box. This one is made in England in the 80s. Another piece of 1980s goodness. No chips, no cracks. It does have this really pretty cool detail all the way around. It is not worn at all. And it is, and this is a nice size one. It's now $1, letter A. Eileen, you're going to take the necklace. Awesome. Love that. 2 more dollar add-ons. We've got, I got to reach them. Both of these were made in Japan. So this one, and these are dishes, little trinket dishes. These are not saucers. Made in Japan. It's this size. And it's $1, letter R. And then this one with the little mountain in the background. Got a little guy going over the bridge. Also made in Japan. And the blues on these are a little different. It's $1, letter F. And that's everything I've got today, unless you guys need me to do a recap of the items from the beginning. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And if you missed it, when we drew our affirmation of the week, we are keeping it happy. Eileen's gonna take the blue dishes. Awesome. Thank you, Eileen. I appreciate you guys. Keeping it happy. Good luck with that. All right, I think I'm going to go then if nobody wants to recap. If you're watching later, if you're giving me a watch later because you were busy and had to work this morning or couldn't get out of bed, which I understand, and you want to know if something's still available, by all means, you can shoot me an email right here, or you can drop a comment down below and I will answer you. And hopefully, I find good stuff at flea market. That is my hope. Flea market needs to be good. And sometimes it's really good because all the vendors show up because there's not much, there's nowhere else for these flea market vendors to be. So sometimes it can be really good in the winter. But sometimes people just don't want to come out in the cold. So it's been a toss-up in previous winters. We'll see. All right, you guys, you are fantastic. I hope that 2025 is treating you well, even though there's craziness going on all over between the weather and the fires and peopling. But you guys are awesome. I will see you next week, Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.